I just saw him. He was out there getting a snack on the snacking table. Boy, those lights are a little extra today, I'd say. What do you think, Ma?
They are.
I gotta do this talk before Tucker wakes up. You start making him nervous.
Lights?
Yeah.
Scares them?
Sometimes. Hi, Stanley. Just woke up to join us. Hello, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm Mahilka. Empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. Today's what? Moon is in Libra. I just want to sleep all day long. I just feel like I'm like swimming, basically. Like I'm just in water. A lot of watery energies. We're in Pisces season now, Ma. How does Pisces season treat you as a steamy Sagittarius?
Oh, I'm still alive.
Yeah, okay. That's always good. So, what's going on in the world? More BS. I haven't really been on the internets today. The interwebs today. Just kind of looked in, peeked through the curtains a couple times. Didn't like what I saw. And then, I don't know, I just have been kind of clearing my energy field all day long. Kind of been in a meditate state all day long. And the weather's nice though. It's a real pretty day. Muddy. We get to play dogging in the mud. Dodging dogs dodging mud in the mud. There's just mud everywhere. We just had snow a few days ago. Gave myself a haircut today. That's something. A little while ago. Don't want to have the day before haircut. I like to have, when I have something I like to do, I don't like the I just got my haircut immediately. I like to give it a couple days, so I cut it today for Tuesday. Carl, that was funny. I kind of feel like a dummy for not even noticing that when you made that comment, Carl. If you see this later, Tuesday, because of all the twos. I'm officiating my first wedding, and it's at this hotel, this old, really old hotel with a lot of history in it. So I don't know. Word is it's haunted too. So maybe I'll get to send some spirits off to rest in peace, if they are so inclined. And then Wednesday I got a chiropractor appointment for the first time in about, I don't know, it's 8 years, about 8 years overdue. So I'm super excited that I'm taking the universe, provides me with the people to give me the recommendations, and then I can take the recommendations to go get, for some healing, because I got a bad back. I got to battle a lot of stuff. But all in all, relatively, it's just mostly structural. We're relatively healthy. I think our unhealthy stuff was like, I don't know, the first half of our lives kind of a thing. But evidently the second half of our lives are supposed to get pretty good. So I called this talk, what is it, Sham's Day tomorrow? All President's Days are Sham's Day, because it's all crap. Are people figuring that out? That it's a circle of greed, that they're all friends and buddies. They're playing a role. Washington, D.C. is an extension, in fact, of Hollywood. How many actors cross over? It's because they're good at playing roles and parts, and, they all go to the same schools. It's all a club, the ideas and the perpetuated dreams of, all you have to do is have a good heart and dream big, and all your dreams will come true. Well, not in a world where the deck is stacked. So a lot of people freaking get frustrated and burn out that, why can't I ever make it? Well, because you don't got the right kind of blood in you. That's why. Or you don't got the right relatives. And I got so freaking butthurt yesterday on Instacrap. Somebody posted that their loved ones just moved back to freaking the town that I was trying to move to, the hometown. You know, oh, they came back, and it's just like, oh, how nice. I tried to freaking go back there. I tried so hard. Wouldn't have me. It wouldn't have me. It's probably for the best. I've always been kind of the sort to, it's better to go to a new place and fall on my face than go back to the same place I was before and do it all over again. So, and plus, it's like, you know, it's increasingly got exponentially crappier as you know, since I've left. I left like 20-something years ago. Hi, little great kitten. Come here and say hi. Hi. Oh, he said hi. Bye. I'll see you later. I'm not in the mood. He got me with this nail. His hind quarter. He didn't mean to. You're a good boy. You're cute. Yep. You like barbecue sauce? He says, I do. Ask me 2 times and I'll answer the same. Meow, meow. He's watching all the lights, Ma. Is Mom already asleep? No. So, yeah, it's all a bunch of crock. It's just all crock. It's all, you know, history. It's whoever frickin', you know, writes the books. That's who the historian is, and that's who Besa. And it's so funny. I have a relative that's what they did for their career. They were one of those people that in Sacramento that wrote textbooks and stuff like that. And it's just business. And most all of it is to get people to think a certain way or to behave a certain way. And mostly those ways are obedient. All that stuff. That whole system is falling apart because like, I don't know, because greed. That's pretty much the demise of most everything that, you know, falls apart is because somebody gets that seed of greed in their heart and then that's it. It's all about them and whatever they you know, how many times have we seen it? You know, people have the best of intentions, and as soon as they're in a position to help people, it's like they become the resource hog. There was I can't stand the freaking governor in New Mexico. She's a dumb broad, and she on Twitter had posted she was like hanging out in a hangar for a bunch of Army reservists to go off on their international deployment, right? And the thing of it is, see, everybody knows what a crock system the military is. I just give specific examples of the crock in which the military is. You know, and of course, you know, look at all the people that benefited for it. So I'm an asshole to them, you know, because they're all, I just, for my freedoms. I'm like, you know exactly what it is, just like me. You just rolled over, and I didn't. So, yeah, that's your problem, not mine. And it's all a sham. And I posted how, I asked how many of them are, it's all a club, and this is what they do. They have their little groups, so the Guard and Reserves, enlisted, full-time military, you know, full-time, all the branches, right? And then they create these bullshit military conflicts in far-off countries, you know, where people aren't going to have their cell phone. But that's the thing, is all wars are online now. And OPSEC and all that stuff is freaking garbage. It's trash, right? Because everybody's posting, look at me, you know, in my helicopter flying, you know, whatever. It's all freaking for show. So I asked how many people were going over there and promoting, because it's a racket, dude. That's why their budgets are in the freaking is the biggest budget on the planet, is because of the shit that I talk about and how they like to go, you know, create these military conflicts and then go put themselves in what they designate as harm's way. They create the harm and then designate it as harm's way. So they go over there, wherever there is, and then, you know, a lot of times they promote. And when they promote, you get a sign-on bonus, a re-enlistment bonus. Yeah. And if you do it over there when you're in harm's way, then all that's tax-free. It's all tax-free. You know, people go on deployments and make more than I make in a freaking year, like having a freaking bachelor of science degree in computers and crawling around floors and computers and IT and stuff like that. It's a fucking racket, you know, and their readiness is terrible. Their readiness is just awful. It's a disgrace. The physical condition, the way their uniforms look, it's like, what, you guys don't gotta iron your shit no more? Right? What? It's so stupid how much this country has let itself go. The people of this nation have let itself go. You know, you got all these people that freaking, instead of talking about their feelings, they ate their feelings, and then they got themselves really in a bad way, physically, health-wise, bad way, you know? And so then all of a sudden, achoo, you know, then they're at risk. So they're scared. So you know what? They want you to be scared. All right, I'm not scared. I just think the last 2 years of this planet, I'm like watching like it's hard to believe the dumbing down of society. How much society is dumbed down. It's like people sit on their couch too much, stuff their face with junk food, watch too many sports, man. They don't know what a lie is. Even sports are freaking rigged. It's all a crock. It's all a crock, man. It's all scripted. Oh, buddy, you woke up, huh? Said I did, Mom. I don't like that flashy light, Mom. Is that better, bud? Is that better? My sweet baby? That's a good boy. Mom got clean sheets Saturday on a Sunday. We watched all of her bedding and sheets and everything today. So hopefully she sleeps good every night, man. She sleeps like she doesn't move. But this morning, Mom, how you holding up? Because you got up about 6:30 this morning. She got up before me. It was like, well, not before. Well, I was awake and up, but like the sun wasn't up yet. I even got a picture of Venus in the sky, looking all bright and shiny. Venus in the sky. So, anyway, I guess they cleared the streets up north of the border. That was nice. Isn't that how it always is though? It's like the astrology says, okay, this is, you know, it has the potential for this to happen, you know. This in a great way, and then it's just anticlimactic. It does stuff to your endocrine system. It does stuff to your energy system constantly on an ebb and flow and highs and peaks and lows and peaks and lows. You know, that's why they always like to put stuff in the media to scare people. They always like to put stuff out there to scare people. Just to keep your freaking body in a way. Because when your body is in a way, you're more inclined to be obedient. When your body is in a heightened, fearful state, you're more likely to spend money, you know. Use all that stuff, you know, have all that rationale, you know, the prepper mentality and stuff like that. I think more and more people are figuring out the real peace, you know, the real security is going within, is going inside, and finding that peace and serenity by finding a connection to a higher power. My higher power I call God. Good orderly direction. Don't be a scumbag. Don't be a hoe bag. Don't be a trash bag. Don't lie, cheat, steal. Don't freaking manipulate people. Don't freaking sleep around. You know, don't do all that kind of stuff. Live a good clean living, man. There's a lot to it. A lot of people got away from it. Good clean living. Oh my gosh. So where I live, I don't know what's going on where you live. I like to track real estate, and I've been looking today, and the money's leaving New Mexico, and I don't really know if it's going to come back in. You know, this is like a novelty state. People like it's like a accessory state. People like to try it on. You know, like the big money, like the locals. They've been here for generations and generations and generations. You got the turnover that's happening right now. You okay, baby? You want me to just turn this off? See the sunset, Mom?
Yes.
He just said chase the sun on the song in my ear right now. I love it when my synchronicities happen all the time for me. Let me turn on this light. It's alright, bud. I turned off that light. You okay? Luna, he wants your kisses. Stanley, don't get him. Thanks. Hi, come here. Come here, Stanley. Don't bother the little kitty's up there. Don't bug him. Come on, he got it fair and square. They contend for that spot up there on the cat tree. When we get our forever home, I'm gonna put like cat ledges and it's gonna be caterized. The whole freaking house is gonna be caterized with the catio in the back. Cause around here it's not good to let your cats run loose. There's coyotes and freaking all kinds of critters that eat cats. So, but I did take a couple of screenshots of some freaking lame stories that I saw. I think, or maybe I left the pages open. Sometimes I do that. I don't think I did. More than 1,400 New York City workers were fired on Friday for not complying with the COVID-19 vaccine mandate. So city officials said 1,430 city employees were terminated after they were on unpaid leave for months over the refusal to get right? And all this happens, and then it's like, what, are they reinstated? You know? The agency with the largest termination rates were the Education Department and Housing Authority, which are the two prominent freaking biggest issues as far as I can see. Those are the two biggest issues in this country right now. And freaking ain't no freaking part of the circle jerk agreed, the left or right, you know, that anybody's freaking, you know, that they've ever celebrated as a token figurehead mouth spokesperson for the American brand. That's what they're celebrating tomorrow. The spokes freaking puppet for the American brand, because it's all crap. And they rebrand all the time. They're rebranding right now. You know, look at all your federal agencies that are all getting electric vehicles. I saw an article today by 2050. All the military wants, that's more freaking misappropriation of funds. Military wants to freaking all electric killing machines, all their vehicles, they want electric, right? It's like, and then it's so stupid. How stupid can the people of this planet be? Or this country, I should say. They have this like gazillion-dollar budget so they can make these freaking killing machines to kill people, and they test them in other countries, right? And then if we start acting in line, they're just going to turn around and use them on us. And we pay for the stuff that they're using to freaking kick our own asses. It's just very disingenuous. So, it's just a trip. It's just a trip. Crabs in a bucket. This whole country is just a bunch of crabs in a bucket. They're just all stepping on each other to freaking get successful and get their way. Money, property, prestige. So, it's just kind of funny. Anyway. So, I usually for my birthday every year, I get myself a birthday reading from a reader that I like. And this year I got a different one. I got to ask her again. I'll have my consultation soon. Sometime this week, maybe next week. Who knows, whenever her schedule it allows. Her schedule's a lot busier than mine. Crystal time. Yeah. I got a chart reading from her. She does, it's not like any other, it's not Vedic. She has her own, or not her own, but she does it. She's got a frame of reference, like, I don't know, not like any other astrologer. I can't remember what chart, like rulership, house rulership, what kind of stuff that she uses, but well, heck, I got it right here. There's a couple things I could freaking read. that are totally different. They're completely different than somebody put me on some crap freaking like mass email I don't know, and I still get stuff all the time, so I'm always deleting junk threads. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, email. Oh, wait. Technology is so weird. It just, if you can get your stuff to work, yay for you. It's weird though. Alright, where are my charts? So this is just some little excerpts from my second Saturn return of things Moon in Virgo. That's why freaking these things are so cool. Because it's like, I look at people's placements as, I think it was a piece dealer that said it today, Michael. Yeah, it was him. He said there's only 6 signs, and then the second half of the zodiac are the opposites of the first 6 signs, which kind of makes sense to me. But we all have all of these aspects in us, right? It just, they don't all come out at the same times. That's the only thing. Like, everybody gets mad, but Pisces don't necessarily get mad at the same things or in the same way that an Aries gets mad. Yet everybody gets mad, right? And some signs like are more inclined to stuff their anger. Me, not so much. Maybe I was when I was younger, but the older I get, the more harmful and detrimental I found that is to your health, is to stuff your feelings and emotions. So I don't care if people freaking think I'm crazy. It's alright, Tuck. If I'm mad, I'll flash. And then I freaking go on with life. That's the thing, is people get mad about stuff and they let it stew. And they let it fester. And then they get resentments. And they start creating all these scenarios in their heads on how they don't like people and all this stuff. And just better to get that stuff out. Tuck, what's the matter? Luna, would you go give him a kiss, please? That's what I found to be true. Anyway. Scorpio, 3rd house in Scorpio. That's so funny that I said, I just said, Ma, that's what I believe to be true, right? And it says, you believe strongly in what you think and what you say. Your opinions and beliefs won't budge from your position. You can dominate other people, are intense in your communications, and overwhelm others every day of my life. Ain't that true, Ma? True. Words can help you transform in life, or you can use your words to help transform others. You're researching and won't stop digging You're researching and won't stop digging into something until you've gotten to the core. When something interests you, you can become obsessed with it. You can be too judgmental and may feel that people should do whatever you tell them to do. Pretty much. There you go. You found your girl. Give her kisses. I don't want to read too much, but it's pretty accurate. And if you just want... Oh, the TV did something weird. But it's worth it. It's worth it. The more people... See, that's the thing, is more people can understand themselves. You can understand other people. And it really does take a lot out of the angry sale when you can understand why people behave and act the way that they do. You can kind of understand it. Maybe some of that empathy can come in there a little bit. You know, people are going around the planet. Everybody wants to be understood. Everybody wants to be understood. Like, oh, please understand me. Please understand why I'm the way I've been like that. I can be like that. I'm not like that this instant, but it doesn't mean the instant's not going to change. You know, there's plenty of videos I've done. I'm over the 1700 mark of videos now. So there's plenty of videos I've done where I'm freaking having pity pots. Woe's me. You know, I'm in dark places. That's what life is about. When people act like everything's great all the time, hunky-dory, la, 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 everything's wonderful, that's a lie. So how many people are living on the planet right now are living lies? A lot of people are living lies on the planet. The truth always comes out. Talk it out of his ear. Fucking... You know, I remember when they weren't supposed to talk about their maneuvers and what they're doing, and now the freaking stupid freaking administration of this Corp USA, now they're all, now they're just trying to scare people. They're always trying to scare people. Oh, and then here's some more stuff of like that, what I hope people start looking at in your local areas, because that's what I like to find out the crap in the local area, and every local area I've lived in the last, I don't know, it's just all crap. So here's a story about Virginia Beach City Council official. See, these people that don't do much, they pay themselves so much money. There's enough for everybody. Dude, there's nothing wrong with freaking universal freaking pay, like a subsidy for everybody. They tax everybody through the nose. Everybody should get that back all the time. And you know what? When people don't have to freak out about, you know, being homeless with their family and their basic, you know, needs are taken care of, and their rent and bills are paid and stuff like that, people have a tendency to be a lot less mean because they're not under stress. They're not like a cat in a corner, you know, an animal in a corner that doesn't know what they're gonna do. You know, that's like, why do you think so many people freaking take out themselves and their whole entire family? You're gonna see more and more of it because they can't take care of them. They can't do because the system's too hard. It's just all stacked, and they can't. So, and they know that the system isn't going to take care of them, so they don't want to leave them to the system. It happens all the time. It's unfortunate. So this Virginia Beach city official embezzled $80,000. Right? I don't think it never said if he got fired or not, but he has so much, see, that's the thing, and their benefits. It's not even that they pay himself so much, but their benefits are fucking absurd. He's gonna pay most of it back from his unused leave time, from his pay time off. That's too much. When they can embezzle $80,000, not get fired, and still have enough paid time off to pay back almost $80,000. What the fuck? What? I'm beginning to believe that the legal system is for the criminals. Solely. It's like a whole group of club, you know, and if people speak out against it, you're a criminal. And then all of a sudden, evidence is found on your behalf that made you guilty. That's what the last 30 years has been. Are people waking up to that? Huh? There's so much corruption on this planet. So much. People gotta see it for what it is. But how many people don't? They don't want to look and say, hey, that's my dad that's a scumbag. That's my freaking uncle. That's my mom. That's my aunt. You know? How many people don't want to... What are you doing? I thank you to come out of the kitchen. Go on. Go. You know, the world doesn't get to be as crappy as it is right now with freaking everybody on it being innocent. No. Every day I gotta look and see what my part is. What's my part? What's my part in this freaking alien ant farm of a planet and the fall of it? But that's just questions that we got to ask ourselves from time to time. But anyway, Supposedly people are waking up. I've been hearing it for years. You know, now it's just all this new age, old age, new age bullshit. You know, all these people. It's just trendy. It's just all crappy trendy, you know. More clicks, more clickety click clicks. Hi, Ahmad. The naughty beaver, no. I don't. I think naughty beaver is something that like I don't. Yeah. I don't think I don't subscribe. The art from 9 hours ago. There's one, the arc, and then there's the reward for those who reviewed the mark of the beast. Dude, that would, yeah, I don't know which one you're talking about. Look at the evolution of that channel. That's gotten weird. What's up with all those freaking desktop icons? It's probably one of those people that never restart their computer. I can't stand those people. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I have love and tolerance for those people. I used to not. Oh, it's just, it does impact your system though. I would ask them things like, answer me this. How would you function if you were awake 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for months and months and months? Right? Sleep deprivation makes people crazy, right? How would you function on that? I don't know. You know, get all the mumble dumbs. I'm like, man, you're supposed to be at a fancy school, and you're kind of dumb, but that's okay as long as your parents pay for it. Yeah. And then I'd say, well, you know, restart your computer. They get tired too. And it's just, there's so many things in life that can be prevented, and people don't. They just don't. They don't prevent so many things. When I used to go to freaking meetings when I was in recovery, people would talk about, you know, there's only a few things that you got to do to get that to work, and then you don't drink, and you don't ruin your life, you don't ruin anybody else's life around you. Life is good. That's cool. But I think that's so funny. I'm hearing stuff outside. I just said Alien Ant Farm, and look at the song that just came up. I love the synchronicity. That's so funny. But what was I talking about? That was like my thought just got plucked right out of my head. I was talking about drinking. Oh, the drinking, not drinking, ruining your life, other people's lives. It's gone. It happens. It happens, so what are you going to do? Things are definitely getting weird. I haven't been out in the last 2 days. It's just been... I haven't had any reason to. We have everything we need. We have all the food that we need here, you know? And then, like, this next week is going to be busy for me. Well, I have 2 things to do. That's busy for me. So, and I don't like leaving mom, man. I don't like leaving mom because there's been too many weird instances where, like, the DVD player freezes, and I'll be back in my room, and I won't hear anything for a while, and I leave it loud enough so I can hear it on purpose, and then I'll come out and it'll be frozen, and to the point that, like, I gotta unplug the thing. And then, or sometimes, you know, the power trips, You know, I don't want to leave my mom where she's sitting in a room, you know, just looking at a TV, just, you know, twiddling her thumbs. That's so. Anyway. Even though she doesn't ever complain about anything, I got a lot to learn from her. I do, Ma. You don't ever complain about nothing. You never really been much of a complainer. She's always been a woman of few words. Kind of like Marilyn on Northern Exposure. I told Crystal time about Northern Exposure. I hope that she checks it out, because I'm like, man, that's like all the archetypes, like the Joel Fleischman, you know, the Maurice, you know, how many Maurices are in this country? You know, it's like everybody knows that guy's a fucking asshole, but you know, that's the guy that's celebrated every 4th of July and stuff